up, guys? My name is David. We're going to be reviewing the Autologue Cafe Racer fairing kit. Their model is called the Reck 2. I just got it in the mail and I just put it on and everything. I didn't do a tutorial on how to put everything on because, well, I didn't have the camera or the idea at the time. So I'm just going to do it completed, and I'm just going to go over what I went through and how easy and what was complicated, and pretty much the overall review of the fairing kit. So as you guys can see here, it's a full kit that goes in the front fairing, and as well as the back as well. It's a rear cowl and the front fairing, and there's also brackets that are included with the kit that go under the tank. So you will have to remove the gas tank in order to fit these brackets on there, which is very easy. Honestly, it was only the 2 bolts here, and there was 2 clips that you had to undo, and it was just pinch and pull. That's it. Overall, this fairing kit did cost me around $500 USD. I'll put the link in the bio, like where you can obtain the price and who you can contact in order to get one in the US. I don't know as far as anywhere else, but this is the process I had to go through in order to order mine here in the US. So yeah, let's get into it, and I'll show you guys how.
All right, let's talk about the fairing and how easy everything was. Well, I'll be honest with you. We'll start with the easiest thing, which was the seat cowl, and it was as simple as putting your key in here, popping it open. See if I can do this with one hand. Put it right there. It went on pretty well, and the fitment's pretty nice. I do have the seat that goes from that extends all the way to the back on the stock seat. So not the single seat that Royal Enfield sends with you, but just their what's it called? Their secondary seat that they use, so that we can have a rear passenger. And all it does is that you slide it in. You slide it in, and it fits around the rear seat, and then you just Velcro it together. And it's on pretty tight. It's not loose. It doesn't like jump around or nothing. As you can see, it's really tight. I can't even get my finger into there. But yeah, I'd say overall it's pretty well built. Precise measurements. Ooh. And it looks very well. It matches the paint. Give a look around. So sweet. Down to the next process. This is the most it's easy once you get a flow going, but I will say it is tedious at first because you don't really know what's going on unless you watch the video on how to put on the kit, which even still, that one could be just a tad, a little bit confusing because it's not like there's a person showing you how to do it. It's just it's just a moving slideshow with videos and kind of just text over it. So so to put on the kit, it did come with brackets. Let's go into here. See if I can see it from here. And right here. Oh, I'm gonna have to lay down. Right here is the bracket that goes under the tank, and what it does, it follows all the way up to here, and then the headlight breaks off, and then you can put your stock headlight in there as well. These are just your turn signal bracket / support bracket for your fairing. Ooh, get back up. And as you can tell in here, we'll go on a side view, that the bracket comes up here, and there's some spacers you put on, and it opens up just for your stock headlight. And now if you see in here, there's 2 bolts that hold the fairing, and there's a support bar that goes all the way to the top and keeps it more supported and doesn't vibrate as much. There's a stock headlight, a fairing. Overall, looks pretty sweet. Rides pretty smooth, but you must be very, very careful. One of the issues I had was getting the stock headlight to fit with this with the cafe. As you can tell, I accidentally cracked it. So you have to be very fragile with it. And you can see a few relief holes I drilled so I didn't chase out that crack even further. So I just drilled a couple holes to stop those cracks. But you can prevent this, and any advice that I would give to anybody would be the stock headlight. When you put it on, like, so let's pretend this is off. So when you're putting on the stock headlight, you want to take this off, the lens part off first. Just the front part, not the glass, but just the front part of the glass. And then you want to tighten it down so that way you kind of reshape the stock headlight housing, this one. So it kind of squeezes a little bit better, because those holes on that side and that side won't really meet with the fairing, which was the most tedious part about this project, but it's doable. And as you can see, it's doable. Just when you're tightening it, take your time and don't rush, because this can happen. So I'll just dress it up and just make it look like it never happened. Now, another thing about this Reck 2 kit is that in some areas you can see some I want to say like paint chipping or whatnot. I'm just gonna go ahead and put clear coat over it so that way it doesn't continue. There's a few spots actually, like one right here. And I really don't know how it's happening, but it might be due to that. Actually might be due to this. It might be rubbing up on here. Yeah, you can see here. So I'm gonna have to take those off. So if you get that, just know that it may rub against your grab bar here, and it can cause rubbing on the paint, which will essentially damage it. So you have to be careful. Another complaint that I have with the fairing kit is that I did full throttle on the freeway, on the expressway, to see how this would handle, and this does shake a little bit. Right now it's pretty sturdy as I'm moving it, but when you hit a pothole, not a pothole, but when you hit bumps, it does do this, which can be a little uneasy at first, but it's in there pretty well. I'm not seeing any cracking in the inside or nothing like that. So right now we're holding pretty strong. Overall, I give the fairing out of 5 stars. I'll give it 4.5 because and it loses half a star because of the confusing. There's some confusing aspects of things on it, and like just the shipping kind of. You can't really blame the company because it might have been from shipping. When you're shipping the fairing, some paint got chipped, and obviously this one was from me because I didn't remove this bar. So that one I can't really blame them for. But there's some room for improvements. Like if they can just slightly widen the drill holes on the fairing to fit the stock headlight, then it would be perfect and it'll go on easier. And I believe less people will be less frustrated. But other than that, it gives a good, clean cafe look if that's what you're trying to capture. And overall, 4.5 out of 5 stars. I think that's pretty good. And it looks really clean. And I'll definitely buy another fairing kit from them if something comes out. If I buy another Enfield, I'll definitely buy another one. But they do different color options. You can talk to them through Facebook. I did everything through their Facebook on Autologue Designs. And then you can special order if you got special paint jobs or anything like that. You can kind of bash around ideas with them. They're pretty flexible, but they do operate at a different time zone. So if you're from the U.S., expect to message them like later at night and not during the daytime. It's just easier for them, just because of time zone issues. But overall, thank you Autologue for sending this product, and I love it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to keep it on, and hopefully I get more attention here. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so hopefully more people. I'll send more people your way. So thank you very much. My name is David. This is Autologue Designs Cafe Kit. It's called the Reck 2. So yeah,
I hope you guys check them out. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.